Hi everyone, this is Natasha. I currently reside in Brooklyn, New York, but today I'd like to talk to you about a little area called East Flatbush. East Flatbush is located in the southeastern section of Brooklyn. It is broken down even further into three subsections: Remsen Village, where I currently reside, Farragut, and Erasmus. East Flatbush is made up of 88.7% African American, but the majority are from Caribbean islands such as Barbados, where my parents are from, St. Lucia, Trinidad, Jamaica, Guyana, Haiti, and other islands. 53% of the residents living in East Flatbush were born outside of the U.S. It is also made up of 1.3% white, 0.3% Native American, 1.1% Asian, 0.4% of other races, 1.6% of two or more races, and 0% of Pacific Islanders. In the East Flatbush area, according to the 2010 U.S. Census, there are 62,013 males and 74,444 females. The ages are 0 to 17 years old, 21%, 25 to 44 years old, 28%, 44 to 64%, 28%, college age, 9%, and over 64 years old, 15%. The education in East Flatbush. 15% of East Flatbush residents have less than a high school diploma. 55% have a high school diploma and some college. 30% some college. Income. 90% live in poverty within the East Flatbush area. 9% are employed and 54% are rent burdened. Rent-burdened residents pay more than 30% of their income for housing and may have difficulty affording food, clothing, transportation, and health care. As of 2010, the income for Flatbush was $49,349. Crime year to date. This table is shown from the CompStat report for the 67th precinct that patrols the area of East Flatbush. So far, there has been a drop in crime, but a marked increase in rape and grand larceny. As far as formal institutions, there are three major hospitals. There has been a rise in aging care facilities in the neighborhood. Most people travel to other New York City areas for work. There are 8 schools, both public and Catholic, within East Flatbush area. There are 2 public libraries. The ratio of supermarkets to bodegas are 1:21. 15% of East Flatbush residents do not have health insurance. Asthma emergency visits are higher than the city's wide rate. 83% of adults in the East Flatbush area report that they are pretty healthy. The adult smoking rate is lower than the rest of Brooklyn and other parts of NYC. Informal institutions. There are many churches within the East Flatbush area, most of which are Christian faith. At My 11 Junior High School, there is a steel pan band, and they often hold concerts throughout the year for the community to enjoy. There's also a local resource called Gangsters Making Astronomical Community Changes. It is a resource created by ex-gang members to bring a positive change to the community. They provide resources to youth, men and women in and out of the prison system who have gang affiliations. Oftentimes, they do hold mediations to attempt to calm down the violence within the neighborhood. In the summertime, there's a lot of street festivals. A lot of vendors are out on the sidewalks selling different things. There are also many block parties hosted within the area. Good community assessment. To say that my community is quote unquote good, I cannot 100% agree. We have good characteristics and some bad. As far as safety goes, although crime has gone down, it is still very high. The community may be in need of gathering together with the local police department to come up with different ideas. We do in some areas have the neighborhood patrol watch, but a lot of the people who are doing it now are pretty elderly. So a lot of the younger people don't take up what like their parents or their grandparents had done in the past. The community also may need more resources for the young people. Although I know of a few after-school programs here in the area, there may not be a lot. There are a lot of basketball courts and parks that kids can go and play, but for the majority, it's not much. It is city living, so there is a lot of houses and things like that in our community. The education levels really need to be revamped within the entire New York City, not just East Flatbush. And it's hopeful that within the next few years, graduation rates will be higher. It's very possible that the education may be down in this area due to lack of knowledge because many of the people here are not American citizens. Places like GMAACC, the Gangsters Association, have tried to make a great difference within the community. According to Seeking the Good Community, it is said that it is not only important that individuals live in close proximity to one another, but that the life of each interacts and impacts the lives of others. 74% of residents within the East Flatbush area report that they believe that their neighbors are willing to help each other. To me, this is what could help make a community thrive. The community getting together, saying what they need, reaching out to their local politicians, and getting the resources within the community that they need. Thank you.